Virgo for the week of June 10th, 2024. Hello, my Virgos. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I appreciate the love. I am still doing the $20 email readings. You could check that out in the link in the description box below down there. I have a membership page if you want to support the channel. You could check that out on the join button right there. I do Horoscopes for my memberships, people, like personal Horoscopes, like twice a month. So you can check that out, because I don't believe in doing it every day because it's not necessarily going to come true. But twice a month you can kind of see, okay, you know, that kind of thing. All right. So Virgos, Mars is in Taurus in your 9th house where it's not well aspected, and it's squaring Pluto this week, and it's squaring Volcanus, the higher form of Leo, in the 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. So this is affecting your 9th house, your 6th house, and your 12th house. So you're really going to go through it emotionally. For some of you, not so much so. It could be a time of working on yourself with this energy. But when Mars is not well aspected in the 9th house, this is a time where you have to learn to not be reactive, and you need to learn to kind of like have a greater level of self-control with this energy here, and to use that Mars energy when it's not well aspected and throw it into working out, throw it into something that is positive, like martial arts, yoga, hot yoga, to get rid of that extra energy and to burn off that extra energy. You can be accident prone at this time with this energy here, so make sure that you have your car like situated with this energy, because there could be lessons with the car, especially if you don't have like, you know, your tags, or you don't have like what, your suspended thing. Hi Regiment, hi Nathan. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have like your stuff together with the car, and then you get in a car accident, and then, you know, we're dealing with 9th house energy with Uranus in there. All right. So just, you know, be careful with that. Stay on the right side of the law with this energy. You can be accident prone. Hi Priya. For some of you, the focus could be more towards the men in your life, like brother, husband, older son, father, stepfather, and they can have some kind of nasty accident, God forbid, themselves. Okay, so make sure you tell them to be careful and don't take risk at this time. For some of you, this could be you being accident prone yourself. Whatever country you're going through at this time, be very careful while traveling. Don't fight with the natives. Don't fight with TSA with this energy. Don't fight with people at the visa place. All right, you may have like a lot of lessons with the law and with Popo at this time, so be careful. Don't go fighting with lawyers or the judge or people at court or people at the DMV and stuff like that, or social services, because you're going to find that you're going to create more problems for yourself when you do that. For others of you, you're going to be going through it emotionally at this time. You're very stuck in your ways of thinking at this time and acting more like a fixed sign when you're a damn mutable sign, but we're going to be a fixed sign this week. So this is not going to be the easiest time for you for multitasking, so don't do it. Okay, for some of you, I would be careful with what you say at this time, because remember, everything is cause and effect, and words hurt, and you can't take back your words. Avoid traveling to foreign countries that are going through it at this time, like France, kind of going through the rioting and stuff like that. I would be careful. Okay, so for some of you here, there could be violence abroad. We could see terrorism at this time with this energy abroad. So things like that. So just be careful with this energy. Keep up with the news so you know what's going on. This may not be the best time for posting on media or social media, because things that you do now, people could find a little bit too daring, too risky, or scandalous or sacrilegious. Okay, for some of you, things that you say to other people, they could find they could find you to be fault finding at this time with this energy. But for the most part, a lot of you are going to be going through it, some kind of depression at this time, because we're dealing with 6th house energy and 9th house energy and 12th house energy, and that's all dealing with the subconscious mind. Okay, so be careful with the drinking and the drugs at this time. It may not be the best time to do that. For some of you here, you can be like working on the self with this energy and flipping that energy, because Pluto's in retrograde in the 6th house, so that deals with health issues with this energy, and Volcanus is kind of like, it likes to focus on things. So this could be also you quitting bad habits during this time period as well. We could turn it around, and we could say, like, at this time you could be focusing on just working on yourself and be more about the on yourself because Pluto's in retrograde here, so you could be more about spiritual awakening at this time. Then on the 11th, you're still going on, hold on. That's what I did. Okay. So on the 11th, you still are you still going. You still have the stellium between your 11th and 10th house. So this is a beautiful, busy energy time for you. This is a great time for those of you in media and social media. This is a great time for those of you with online businesses. This is a very auspicious time to go and get another job with this energy, a second or third job. And it's not because you're broke, okay? It's just because Virgos, after a certain age, not maybe in their 20s, it depends. If you guys are like a go-getter and ambitious and you're trying to make money for school, then yeah, you might have 2 jobs. Okay. For some of you, you just have, how some of you are, you just have the energy. You have too much time on your hands and you have too much energy. So you feel the need that you got to go get a second or third job as well. And it's just because that's how Virgos are. Virgos love to work. Virgos, after a certain age, like to keep busy. And they like to be, you could be joining a new group or joining a group or organization at this time with this energy here. So you're going to keep yourself very busy during this time period as well. So this could be also you at a crossroads because Volcanus is in retrograde at this time, and you could be at a crossroad when it comes to career because either you're not liking the people or you don't see growth happening with career. And you're like, why am I here? Or this could be you wanting your partner to do better with career and not settle. So you could be trying to change your partner at this time and looking at your partner and being like, you need to change. You need to go back to school. You need to have a better job, and things like that. But you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the bitch drink. Okay. So be careful with that. You may feel the need to change and evolve for yourself at this time. So you could be going into survival mode, or your children are getting older. So you may feel the need to branch out and start like doing your own thing at this time. So this could be you wanting to go back to school at this time with this energy. Then on the 12th, if you're a musician or artist, it's a very creative time for you. You're more able to promote the image of yourself to advance your career goals. You tend to go above and beyond for others, and you can be more empathetic. Venus is in your 10th house, and you can be putting yourself in other people's shoes, or you love being in service to others with this energy. Careful with the overthinking things or making things more complicated than they really are. I feel like you need to bend like the palm tree. I know you can be when it comes to compromises, and you need to make I don't know what I wrote. And you need to compromise with other people in your life. You need to be about bigger picture when it comes to others. And I feel like for some of you, you may need to stop playing the I'm right game or get out of your own way when it comes to that tunnel vision that you're going to gain at this time and try to be about the end game, okay? For some of you, this could be dealing with court. For some of you here, you feel the need that you may you have the right or the entitlement to certain things with this energy, but it's kind of like if you say you want a divorce, then get a divorce. Why are you going to say it? Because me and my ex, we let go of a lot of stuff. And it's like that kind of thing where it's like you're fighting, you want to be over with the situation, but then you feel entitled to things that belong to that situation. It's like me and my ex, it's like, okay, you give me this, you give me that, okay, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have that, and then we're done. And it's like, I don't care, I didn't ask for child support, I didn't ask for nothing, I just wanted to be cut ties and be done with it. But some of you here, even though you say I want a divorce and shit like that, it's like, but then you feel, oh no, I can't just get a divorce yet. I have to have this, I have to have that, I have to make them suffer. Man, just walk away from the situation. Why you got to make them suffer? You being gone and you getting a divorce, that's suffering enough. Just because the person don't show you that they're hurting, trust, in many other ways they are hurting. Okay, so just because they don't show that to you, I bet you with other people around them, they show it. Okay, they may not boohoo to you because they want to act strong, but trust me, they're hurting just as much as you hurting. So for some of you, if you say you want to move on from a situation, then just move on. Stop lingering around and expecting and feeling entitled to things with this energy. If you want something over, have it be over. Walk away. You don't need you don't need to take things with you, you know? So it's like that kind of thing with this energy here. So for some of you here, you're dealing with issues with like this need of sense of security, but really, you know, you don't need any kind of sense of security. You already have that, all right? So this could be just somebody just trying to be greedy at this time and trying to take more from a situation because they feel entitled to it. So don't do that, because it's just, you know what is going to happen? It's just going to be a prolonged thing, and then it's going to be a real karmic thing, okay? So that's what's going to happen, all right? So this is going to be like karma if you stay and fight for things that, you know, you're not going to get, and then you're just going to throw more money into the court, and you're probably not going to get it. You also need to have a little bit of a stronger, thicker skin at this time. When it comes to constructive criticism, it could literally be constructive criticism that you are receiving this week, and you're going to take it so far left that you're going to feel like this person's actually attacking you when they're not attacking you, and it's going to be misunderstandings and loss of communications later on, because for real, this person has no qualms against you and nothing wrong with you. They just want to teach you something, but maybe they don't know how to say it right, or maybe they didn't say it how you would like them to say it. You know, it's like some people are so some people are so sensitive nowadays. Like you say something and it's like, oh my god, you know, it's like I can't even talk to people without them freaking out because of things that I say, and it's like, forget it. So I just don't talk to nobody, you know, because it's like, oh my god, and I'm like, just go away. You know, it's like, I just don't, you know, and they're acting like they're so god, and it's like, what trauma did you go through? You know, and it's like, I don't get it. And it's like, they act like, oh my god, you know, and it's like, did your daddy beat you when you were little? Because if you weren't born in the 80s, then you don't understand trauma, okay? Until you go and you have to pick your own switch to whip you, to get whipped with. I had to deal with that. I ran so fast like Speedy Gonzalez, and then he gonna sit there and laugh at you, and you thinking, oh, everything's cool, and then he turn you around, flip you up in the air, and then start whacking you as you come down and saying, don't you ever run from me again. That's trauma, bitch. Don't be saying, oh my god, I'm so traumatized. You know, you can't even say a sentence without, it's like, forget about it. I don't want to talk to you. You don't understand what trauma is. You know, you didn't live through the 80s, so you have no idea. You didn't live through the 50s, 60s, and 70s, so you have no idea what trauma is. Okay, bitch? So take your little stuffed pillow and go shove it up your ass, but you really don't know what trauma is. So it could be like something like that happens, you know, and it's like, oh my god, I'm so traumatized, and it's like, really? Okay, well, I'll be quite honest about this, all right? Let me get real. My last spanking, I think, was when I was like, it was the Freddie Mercury. Who remembers the Freddie Mercury movie, the last one that he did with the demons talking to him? Okay, so me and my brother, we watched that. And we watched the part where the guy was getting whooped across his chest by his dad, right? And me and my brother, we watched that. We were inspired. And my mom, she got mad at us because we didn't clean our room or something like that. And mind you, it was a different era, so don't cry. And she whooped me literally across the chest like Freddy Krueger. And my brother did the Freddy Krueger pose and stood, and she did it to him. And then he goes, yes, mother, may I have more? And she dropped the belt and she ran into her bedroom, and then she put crystals on top of herself. And then we sat there out loud talking about how we should kill her. That's what we did. And then after that, she took the, you see, and then after that, she took out the Encyclopedia Britannica. Who remembers encyclopedias? And she made us read the encyclopedia. And she made us read, like, we had to read one. I picked slavery. I had to read the Constitution. And I picked slavery because I thought it was an interesting topic. and stuff, and it had the most pictures. So I read the slavery one and I read the Constitution. It was horrible, but you know, it was like that was like my childhood trauma, you know. And it wasn't even my childhood trauma. That's the worst thing. So like every time we did something bad, we had to sit there and read the encyclopedia because we could take a beating, and it was like that bad. We were like, yes. And Frank was yours, and Frank was sad. Yeah. I was obsessed with slavery. But you know what? When I went to college, my freshman year of college, I was super good at history. Like the teachers were impressed. And I was like, yeah, my mom used to make me read the Encyclopedia Britannica every time I got in trouble. They were super freaking impressed with me. They were like, wow. So anyways, so on the 13th, superiors are likely to notice you, and it's quite possible that you could receive a promotion during this time. Obstacles to career advancements are swept away, making progress easier. Your leadership is more popular. You can be feeling restless with this energy. Definitely looking for a new job. For some of you, this can be looking for retirement or looking at retirement at this time. For some of you, someone can be pulling the wool over your eyes, and you may know that someone's trying to scam you, but at the same time, you're trying to give them a benefit of the doubt, and you could be looking at them really confused because whatever they're talking about sounds really confusing, because this could be dealing with like social services, and you could be a social service worker, and this could be a situation here where you know how the system works. So you know that they're probably really lying to you because you can't picture that this situation could actually be happening like that. So it's like that, but at the same time, you're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. But at the same time, you're being lied to. Or this could be somebody trying to scam you out of your money. Or someone is hiding something from you at this time that you don't know what it is that they're trying to hide from you with this energy, but they're trying to hide it. Or somebody's trying to cover up their mistakes at this time with this energy. For others of you, you don't believe everything that everybody tells you, because someone is trying to scam you right now with this energy or deceive you. Mars is not well aspected again in the 9th house. You can feel things very intensely this week, so stay off the comment bar. You can be more devoted to other people in your life, and this is a great time for love because you tend to give more of yourself when it comes to your relationships, putting the focus on your love relationships, and you and your partner could be going on some kind of adventure at this time. Then on the 14th, for some of you, this could be your children could be the focus, and you could be showing them some tough love, or you could be teaching to them to be more responsible for themselves. And this is like your adult children. So you may stop babying them, or you may stop babysitting for them. You may stop bailing them out of jail with this energy. You may have to literally show them tough love and not enable them at this time with this energy. Really? Okay. Okay. You're not allowing family or other people at this time to oppose on you financially anymore, or you use or your resources because you need to do you at this time, or it's financially too much for you, or someone owes you money. You're not so quick to make new friends, and you can be staying more to yourself at this time. Okay. Oh, that's cool. You are not so quick to make new friends. You can be staying more to yourself, and other people may be all up in your Kool-Aid at this time trying to get to know you. For some of you, you need to be careful with group and organizations that you get involved in, because whatever you're thinking you're going to do, it's going to be the complete opposite, okay? So just be careful with groups or organizations, or spiritual groups or organizations as well that you get involved in, because it wasn't what you were it's not going to be what you were expecting. Okay, so yeah, so I think it's going to be a situation here where Friday experience has taught you, and then what did experience teach you on Friday? So be careful with that energy and what you get yourself into at this time. The first card I come up with is the Page of Wands. Be careful with wanderlusting through a different country. Just because you've been there 100 times doesn't mean that, you know, every time it's going to be the same. So be careful when traveling at this time. You can be more in tune to your inner child during this time period as well. You could be receiving some much needed good news where you're going to see life in technicolor. The Nine of Swords, I said you're going to see life in technicolor. Depression. Depression. So try to get the hell out of your head. Like I said, Mars in your 9th house. It's not well aspected, so some of you can be going through a depression. So give the brain something to do at this time. Make sure you're, you know, in your routine, spending time with friends, keeping the mind busy during this time, but you're definitely going through a depression. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is going to change at this time as well. For some of you, this could be your family life changing with this energy. The Death card does bring about changes. This is a transformative time for you, so this could be an emotionally transformative time for some of you here. The Queen of Coins, the focus could be on mother with this energy here. For some of you, this could be focusing on the women in your life this week. For some of you, you could be making living arrangements to move in with the women in your life at this time with this energy here as well. For some of you, you could be making it a point to keep busy during this time. The Sun card, receiving some much needed good news. I feel like for some of you, you may be going through a depression for a set. You're going to have like emotional roller coaster ride week. Okay, so whatever you're worrying about, it's going to work itself out with this energy, alrighty? And I feel like, you know, yes, it was bad, but it's almost over, or it's going to be over as quickly as it started, okay? So you benefit through mother, and mother is going to help you, or mother-in-law or stepmother is going to help you. The Six of Wands, I see optimistic movement happening. I see progress happening here as well with this energy here. I feel like for some of you, you're being appreciated for who you are, so you're receiving your recognition. You're receiving your thank you. You're feeling more valued at work with this energy. For some of you, I feel like, you know, not all of you, but you could be receiving some kind of confidence boost at work. The Tower card talks of traveling, so careful with traveling. This is Pluto energy with the Death card and the Tower card. So for some of you, expect the unexpected. Certain things may no longer apply in your life, but it's gonna be okay, okay? So let whatever needs to leave, leave. For some of you, you could be fighting with a roommate at this time. That's going to resolve itself out, okay, this fight, alrighty? And I feel like mother or somebody in your life may have to get involved with that to kind of like smooth things over with the other person for you, okay? The Justice card, major decisions are coming up at this time. For some of you here, this is going to court. For others of you, this could be looking for a roommate situation, and you may find one, okay? The Fool card brings about new beginnings at this time. For some of you here, this could be crushing on somebody. Whatever you're worrying about, like I said, don't worry about it. Okay, I do feel like you could be crushing on somebody at this time with this energy here. I do feel like for some of you, truth can be revealed this week with this energy. This could be a crush revealing that they're interested in you and like you, because I see a secret relationship. So for some of you here, this could be truth being revealed. For some of you, this person could be letting you know that they're married with this energy here as well, but yet they're interested in you with this energy and kind of talking to you about it and seeing where your head is with that situation, okay? Or seeing like, do you like me too, okay? I do see you getting into arguments with other family members at this time. The Four of Cups, I feel like you're going to be using this time period to work on yourself. This is a time of contemplation. This is a time of like, I feel like as I connect, reinventing yourself at this time with this energy here as well. The Ten of Wands, I feel like for some of you here, you could be micromanaging a good time. So try to go more with the flow and enjoy the moment. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, just let everybody have fun and enjoy themselves. This is a great time for meditation because it'll help you restore your thoughts at this time with this energy here. So delve into meditation this week with this energy as well. The Five of Swords, for some of you here, you could be feeling intimidated by other people at this time. Not the best time to go trying to tell off other people, because I feel like the moment you do that, you better be able to stay in that kitchen and take that heat. Because if you're able to dish it, bitch, you better take it, okay? If not, get the hell out of the damn kitchen, okay? So don't feed other people, because you better get ready, because they're going to be starting throwing dishes at you. You better be able to catch them dishes. So it's going to be like that kind of situation. You can dish it, but you can't take that shit. So stay out of the way, all right? Because I feel like somebody going to chase you down. They're going to be like, oh, you want to fight? You want to fight? Let me tell you off. It's going to be that kind of situation. It's going to be like, oh, my Lanta. And then there goes Virgo out the door. I feel like for some of you here, I feel like you're when it comes to relationships, either you could feel a disconnect between you and your partner, or you're wanting a deeper connection with somebody, or you're wanting something more from somebody. I feel like for some of you here, this could be you wanting somebody else to do something at this time. This could be like a no contact person, and you're wanting some kind of response from them with this energy, okay? So if you're a guy, you may have to give that girl that response and like let them know how you feel with this energy, because they're not going to come out and do it. And then females, you know how it goes. We gonna have to wait. But I feel like, you know, you may be over it too, or you may be at like in the middle, like kind of indecisive and kind of thinking, you know, should I stay, should I go kind of situation with this energy, okay? The Three of Cups, there could be lots of communications with family at this time and friends with this energy here as well. You could be making a plan to go on a trip with family and friends with this energy. I feel like all eyes are on you this week with this energy. A great time for legal affairs. I do see success in legal affairs. I do see you very popular at this time, or you may have like some drama going on around you at this time that everybody's going to be all up in your Kool-Aid because they want to know what the drama is going on in your life with this energy here. For some of you here, you could be your own worst enemy when it comes to success. So there could be some fears in regards to success at this time with this energy. The Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick with this energy, or you could be very indecisive in regards to your relationships and reevaluating your relationships at this time. The Page of Coins, I feel with this energy here, other people can find you very reliable and very dependable, but is that all you're there for? Is just to be that person that fixes everything, or that person that everybody uses? So you may not like certain relationships in your life at this time with this energy, and especially family relationships. For some of you, this could be a time of reinventing yourself with this energy here as well. For some of you, this could be getting a part-time job while you go back to school with this energy here. Alrighty, the Two of Swords is a time of introspection. For some of you, if you've been sitting on the fence about something, I feel like at this time you may make a decision about it with this energy. As I connect again, truth is going to be revealed this week. The Eight of Swords, for some of you here, this is you being afraid of rejection, all right, especially in a learning environment. Alrighty, so this could be a time for growth with this energy, but you could be like doing like some kind of like 3 months review thing or training, and they could be like thinking about hiring you or firing you at this time with this energy. If you're like in the army, you know, you could be trying to get into something very specific, you know, like Rangers or something like that, or like, yeah, I think Rangers like the highest one you can get into, or like the Air Force or something like that. So you could be, you know, doing some kind of training and like really scared, you know, something like that. For others of you, the focus could be more towards children at this time with this energy. For others of you, could be volunteering your time and energy to do some youth work at this time with this energy here as well. The Four of Wands, I feel like this could be like working home, working home. For some of you, the focus on family and friends and spending time with people and making connections with others. The World card, the world works in your favor at this time. I do see traveling coming up for some of you here with this energy. I do see that the world does work in your favor at this time. The Chariot card, victory, success coming up, some much needed good news, a reprieve is happening for you. The Five of Wands, again, on the job training is coming up at this time with this energy here. So there could be a continuation of on the job training happening for some of you here with this energy. Playtime is the best time to make to come up with creative ideas with this energy as well. You could be your own muse. I do feel like this could be success in the media or social media at this time. The Moon card, I feel like for some of you here, you could be overthinking situations at this time. I do see clarity. For some of you, you could be working on yourself and you can feel more grounded with this energy or more emotionally balanced during this time period as well, because you're either working on yourself or you're being productive and giving the brain something to do at this time. So you're feeling more emotionally balanced with this energy, or you're preoccupied with things that you can control at this time. I do feel like something you've been wanting for a very long time is coming to fruition. The Three of Swords does talk of traveling coming up for some of you. For others of you, you're ending a situation. Either you're going to get kicked out of a situation in a nasty ass way, okay, or Mars deals with popo, so be careful, be on the right side of the law with the Mars in the 9th house energy, okay? But for some of you here, I feel like this could also be you like getting a divorce, and people around you are going to be affected by you leaving, okay? So for some of you, this could be you getting fired from your job, getting kicked out of a group or organization, and people are going to miss you with this energy here as well. For some of you, you may have problems with communicating with certain people, especially younger people, like I was saying. So you could be having like difficulties with that, and they could be like, oh my God, you're attacking me. And it's like, really? Oh my God. It's going to be like, okay, I'm attacking you. I'm the bad guy, so be careful of those who are younger than you at this time with this energy here, okay? The Magician card, I feel like you could be dealing with grief. For others of you, separation or loss. For some of you, a person's coming back into your life at this time with this energy. And then for others of you, you're trying to manifest somebody back into your life. And I feel like it's going to work. The Knight of Swords, I feel with this energy here as well, that don't believe everything that you hear at this time. Somebody could be lying on their resume with this energy, okay, and is going to show in their work. I do see you getting a second job with this energy. I do see more money coming to you during this time. I do see justice being served during this time period as well, okay? I love you, my Virgos. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to be doing Libra through Pisces tomorrow, so be sure to check that out. It's going to be during the day. So show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and have a wonderful night.